Welcome to ViewTheRace.com. This is the Run Blue Mountains Half Marathon from Thornbury, Ontario. The race starts right alongside the Beaver Valley Community Centre and heads out on Victoria Street. Nice flat start to this race. Now this first stop sign, we're going to be taking a left on Napier Street as we head towards Clarksburg. Now this race features some incredible views of both the Beaver River and the surrounding vineyards and apple orchards. It's important not to go too fast on these opening miles, as there are some tough hills on this course. The beginning of this race should give you a chance to settle into a nice pace. Now stay to the left through here as we enter Clarksburg. Nice downhill through this section. Now as we head towards the bridge in our first crossing of the Beaver River, we're going to pass by the many galleries and artisans, including the Marsh Street Center, which is the local theater in Clarksburg. Now right after the center, we're going to take a left on Clark Street. And we'd like to thank our main sponsor, the Royal Harbour Resort, who offer both weekly and daily rates for 2-bedroom and 1-bedroom en-suites featuring a tennis court, sauna, fitness room, indoor hot tub, and saltwater swimming pool. So special thanks to the Royal Harbour Resort, and please check out their website at royalharbourresort.com. Now as we continue down Clark Street, the road's going to start to kick up just a bit. Just a slight incline to the road here. On the left-hand side is the Sheffield Park Black History Museum. And this museum highlights the pioneer life and times of the black community. Now coming up on the right-hand side is the Cedar Run Horse Park, which is a state-of-the-art equestrian facility. There's also a water stop right in front of the park as we continue down Clark Street. Now stay to the right side of the road, as at the stop sign we're going to be taking a right onto Gray Road 2. Now hopefully at this point in the course you've been able to settle into a nice pace and enjoyed the scenery on both sides of the road. Now just after the 5K mark, the road's going to start to kick up, and this is the hardest part of the course. The next 8K, there's some pretty tough rolling terrain. So again, it's not always going to be going straight up, but there's some tough rolling hills over the middle section of this course. There are also very few turns on this course. This section on Gray Road 2 is a 5K long section, and there are no turns. So again, just keep your eyes focused a long way in the distance and just continue to pound out a nice rhythm. Now as we approach the 7K mark, we're going to hit another water stop. Now this water stop is in front of the Golden Town Apple Products facility. We specialize in creation of apple juice, which is fitting for the amount of apple orchards there are on this course. Now again, the road's going to continue to go up. You can see in the distance there's some rolling hills as you cross through the 8K mark. Now it's very easy without any turns on the course to lose some of your concentration. You can see a long way ahead of you, and you can forget about your pace and your breathing. Again, it's very important just to concentrate and continue to push forward with your pace. Beautiful views both on the left and right. You can see a long way in front of you. Just a beautiful area to run in. Nice downhill right here as we cross through the 10K mark. Now this is our next water stop, which is at Victoria Corners, and we're going to be taking a right onto Side Road 21. Now as soon as you take this right, look off to the left. You can see the Georgian Hills Winery. You look to the left, you'll be able to see grapes right on the vine as we pass the vineyard. Now this section of the course is continuing with rolling hills. Great views in the distance as we continue down Side Road 21. Now this section of the course takes us past many apple orchards. Now these orchards feature all different types of apples. You definitely want to check out an orchard while you're in this area. As we pass by the 12K mark, the road's going to start to kick down. Just a couple more rolling hills to go. Just beautiful views in the distance. Now stay to the right side of the road as we're going to be taking a right at this stop sign, right on the 10th line. Now as we pass by the 13K mark, the road's going to start to flatten out. Most of the hills are behind us at this point in the course. We're also going to have our next water stop. So make sure you take on water. Now it's very important to take on water, especially in a half marathon. You want to make sure you stay hydrated throughout the event, so especially in this race, so you can take advantage of those flat miles at the end of the race. Again, just beautiful open country to run through. Now as we veer left, we're going to take a right onto Grey Road 13. Coming up on the right is the Farmer's Pantry. Now this is the only U-pick in the area, and it's just a great place to bring the kids and check out the different amenities they have at the Farmer's Pantry. As we cross through 15K, we're approaching our next water stop. So again, plenty of water stops on this course. They're roughly every 3K. Now as we approach the 16K mark, pretty soon after that, we're going to cross over Route 40. And once we do that, police officers are actually going to move you to the opposite side of the road. So they'll be running against traffic right at this section. And that's to accommodate a sharp left-hand turn that will be coming soon after the 17K mark. Now right at the 17K mark, if you look to the right, you're going to see the Red Prince Apple Orchards. Home of the Red Prince apple. Now this is known as Canada's only winter apple and is great tasting and is grown right here in Thornbury, Ontario. You come around this corner, this is the sharp left that I was talking about onto 10th line. Now this section of the course, it's actually going to switch to hard packed gravel. Now again, there shouldn't be an issue with footing or road surface here through here. Interesting part of the course as we work our way towards the bridge. Now ahead there's a pedestrian-only bridge that is closed to traffic, and right before it there'll be a water stop. Now this is our second crossing of the Beaver River. The runners will run over this bridge. Again, beautiful views of the Beaver River on the right and on the left. After you cross the bridge, the road will continue and on gravel. Now soon after the 18K mark, there's a short but tough hill as we continue on 10th line. There's also some rough roads through this section, so just be aware of that. Now at this stop sign, we're going to continue straight. Again, continue up the hill. Tough little hill right here. A few small rolling hills to deal with, and at this point in the course your legs are going to be screaming just a little bit. Just going to dig deep and pull yourself up these small hills. Just a couple of Ks left. At this point the road's going to switch back to gravel, and again this is hard packed gravel, should not be an issue. One more tough hill right here. Continue to go down 10th line. Now at the stop sign, we're going to continue straight. Now at this point in the course, there are no more hills. So if you have anything left and you're feeling strong, it's nice and flat all the way to the finish. Okay, as we cross through the 20K mark, stay to the right side of the road as we're going to be taking a right onto Beaver Street and then a very quick right onto Napier Street. Great surface to run on through this section as you switch back to pavement. Now as we near the finish, be sure to thank the Thornbury-Clarksburg Rotary Club, as they always put on a great event. We take the left on Victoria Street. We're just a couple of blocks from the finish line. You can break into your finish line sprint. Thank you for viewing the race at viewtherace.com.